So that's why with the one-hand backhand, we stay with sideways a little bit more, although still forward is also a little bit sideways, because we want to achieve that follow through completely forward. And again, if we turn this way, you could see how my racket changes the path, and this way we're going to lose that nice follow through. So staying a little bit sideways, a little bit forward, the left arm is back, and you could see how, again, lifting to the finish. Let me give you this angle the way you could see it. So good ready position, 1 and 2, the racket tilted, racket head up, holding the left hand here, hands are close to the body, and now we're gonna take the racket straight back on that unit turn. Now if you want to do a turn like this, it's also possible. Actually, I have found that this turn gives a little bit more topspin, having the racket straight here at this point. You could see how my racket is straight. The wrist a little bit twist here forward with that turn, and prepares it to drop a little bit more to give you a little more flick, and gives you a little bit more topspin. Although I have found that as I get older and I move less, I'm not so fast, this takes much more time. So when the ball comes higher to my backhand, I don't time it well, because it takes just more preparation instead of just taking it back straight from the ready position, which is much shorter. And in this way, I feel I can take the ball much earlier. So if I have time, if you're younger, if you have time, if you feel like your body can really do it, and you could try this one. You could try that the racket is up on the turn. See here, racket face up, racket is straight. And now from here, when you turn, you really step, and you could feel that racket getting under the ball better, giving you more topspin. So just you could test it and you could see. For me, as I said, as I don't move so fast, I used to have a backhand like this when I was younger and moved much more, but it has changed since I don't move so fast. But I find that this turn is just much more compact and much quicker. So this is the turn that I would advise you to do, but you could test and explore for yourself. So after we prepared at part number 2, you could see here the hinters, the body is turned. I'm gonna be hitting this direction. Again, hand and shoulder at the same level here, because we really pull back and up, so we can let it go down and hit. At this point, you could see my left elbow is up, racket face is to the side, and the racket is not like this. It's just straight here. You could see it's straight. It is not like this, because we didn't want to move the wrist. If you see from the ready position, I turn and my wrist didn't move. I just take it straight back and prepared here, so the wrist did not move. See how my racket is higher above my head. But again, if you focus on the hand with the shoulder, this will happen automatically. I've completely twisted my turn and prepared now to step forward, and I'm still twisted because from here I'm gonna release that twist. You could see at part number 2 how my elbow is bent, and I really teach the one hand backhand like this because I really want this arm later on to drop. So when it's up and bent, it can drop much easier under the ball, and also not only drop, but when it hits the ball, now the arm is going to extend through the hit, and this is going to give us a bit of extra of everything, more acceleration, more power on that to put on that shot. So I really like to teach the backhand with the elbow bent prepared on that part number 2.